Well, if you don't have that Storm Team 44 weather app downloaded, it is a great time to do that with all the rain that we are expecting.
Storm Team 44 meteorologist Gunnar Console is here tracking the stormy conditions heading our way. Gunnar?
Yeah, that would be a perfect resource as we head into tomorrow, which will be pretty impactful. We're in the middle of a drought, and we haven't quite seen weather happening here in the tri-state in quite a while. So just to catch you up to speed, we are looking at some showers, some pretty heavy downpours too at that, heading towards the west. Hurricane Helene's circulation is causing all of the rain that's happening right now to, instead of going west to east like we are used to, going east to west. So all the rain out towards Mount Vernon continuing to head your way out towards McLeansboro. Now all the shower activity out towards Hartford likely going to impact you out towards Madisonville. But let's just take a big picture look. You can see those rains moving towards the west, and that's because the flow of Helene is causing that. Now, within the past hour, Hurricane Helene has been upgraded from a 3 to a 4. So we see a major hurricane on our hands and then some. With that being said, as the storm pushes north, that means the stronger it is at landfall, the more strength and power it'll have as it continues to head into the tri-state. And you can see these red polygons indicate tornado warnings as well. So this storm is proving quite a punch, and this may be a storm for the record books because of its widespread impacts, not just for the coastline, but far inland, even into the tri-state. So right now, we're looking at the Category 4 storm continuing to intensify. It's not expected to reach Category 5 status, but it'll still get stronger. And then once it makes landfall around 10 o'clock tonight, that's when we start to see the rainfall encroaching on the tri-state. So once the rain starts around 10 o'clock tonight, it's not going to stop for about another 12 to 24 hours because we are in for a lot of rain and even gusty winds. The gusty winds are still going to be well away from us tomorrow morning. It's just going to be rain tomorrow morning, but a lot of it. But then as we head towards the afternoon, as the center of the storm reaches the tri-state, this is when it's going to be rain and wind. So we'll be seeing it blowing sideways. Umbrellas won't really be useful. Those umbrellas may even invert. So I would definitely bring the galoshes, the rain boots, the ponchos, the rain jackets, because umbrellas simply won't do as we head towards tomorrow. And you'll see these icons represent where the storm is expected to be every 6 hours. And it kind of loses steam and just parks itself over the tri-state. You can see the rotation literally right over us. The center of the storm could be right around McLean County. Now, obviously, it won't be as strong as it was over Florida, but that just means that the storms, instead of moving east to west or west to east, could be moving in a circle over the tri-state. That's going to be a doozy to forecast. But for right now, we can expect these impacts. Rain beginning tonight. We are expecting it to rain not just from tonight, but also through Saturday morning. Now, in terms of those winds, it'll be breezy all day tomorrow, yes, but the strongest of the winds, those windiest conditions, are going to be 10 a.m. tomorrow to 8 p.m. tomorrow, so during the daylight hours. How much rain could we see? Well, there's no surprise why we have a flash flood watch in effect, because we could see 3 to 4 inches south of the Ohio River, 4 to 5 inches south of Madisonville. Now, while you may think you're in the clear getting the least amount of rain in the north, well, that's where we're seeing the strongest wind potential. We are seeing wind gusts that are tropical storm force possible. Now, to set the expectation, the winds at any given moment are typically going to be around 30 miles per hour, which we see on the regular with some strong cold fronts. But 50 miles per hour every 10, 15, 30 minutes could rip off some road signs, maybe even lead to some downed limbs. So power outages are possible here in the tri-state, and the evening commute could be littered with a few downed branches or two. So it's definitely not going to be the worst storm. I don't want to scare anybody, but I do want people to be knowing that tomorrow will be impactful. It's not going to be a normal day where you're going to get by without seeing many impacts. Usually when we have an impact day, usually the storms dodge certain people. We will all be seeing impacts tomorrow, and those rain chances linger even into Sunday and Monday as Helene continues to rotate over the tri-state.